Here with Mark Fraser-Campen to provide an update on the synthetic track progress here at Cambridge. How's it tracking along, Mark?
Yeah, it's coming along really well. We had our last trials here on January the 6th, and pretty much the next day it was all on. They came in, Chemex have got the contract, they've come in and they've started stripping the site. So they've been doing that for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So probably over half the coarse proper has been removed. The topsoil's been taken into the middle of the track and just been sitting there. And now they're in the process now where they're cutting to full. So they're taking, with all the GPS markings of the whole track, they're just going around cutting the sand and just getting the whole track sort of level and that. So they're doing it in stages. They've sort of stripped half the topsoil off, and then we've been very lucky with the rain. Obviously, we haven't had rain since before Christmas, so they've been pretty good that way. So I got growled at the other day because they said we're ahead of schedule, and they just like to say we're on track. So no, everything's come along pretty well. As you can see behind me, the cutting and filling now. This will be the 970 chute where they normally trial on, but in the past, and this will be the 970 chute with a new polytrack. Reed Sanders for the polytrack manufacturers come over yesterday, had a good look around and was happy with the progress, and they will be mixing the synthetic off-site. So the polymer and the wax is coming in. It's on the water right now, and it's going to be landed in New Zealand very shortly. They've set up a site to mix it off-site on, and then they will then bring it in when all the civil work's done. So basic stripping, getting that ready, getting all the levels right, building it back up, and then once that goes down, the ambulance track will go in, the asphalting will go in, and then once the curbing's done, the synthetics mixed off-site, that will come in and get laid. So fingers crossed we're on track, and the synthetic will take about 2 months to mix off-site, which we hopefully finish the end of May. And then once the civil work's done, they'll come in. It'll still take them sort of 6 weeks to lay the poly.
If we are on track, Mark, when are our predictions to commence track work and then trials, race days?
We've got obviously a lot of work to do between now and then. With the winter is obviously the bit of a concern, but hopefully most of the civil work's done by then. And like I said, the synthetics being mixed off-site. So we're hoping to be working horse on the end of July, and then there's just a nice build-up through then. The trainers obviously over here that are, Stephen Marsh, Roger James, Murray Baker and Andrew Forsman, they've been terrific to be working with, and they've got a big light at the end of the tunnel with a polytrack going in hopefully July or early August, and so hopefully by then we'll be all ready to go.